Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Truth Hurts. Today I will be discussing red flag number 101, Mourning the Narcissist. One of my subscribers made a comment on one of my videos and I'm going to address it with this one. I feel myself addicted. I feel myself withdrawing, blaming myself, wanting closure. I know I didn't do anything wrong and I long for the day when I don't think of him. My heart hurts. I can feel it breaking. If you studied narcissism like I suggested, you will understand why you feel the way you do. I'm going to break it down to you in this video. You are mourning the good times with your monster. And why shouldn't you? Most of your time, your feelings, happiness, aspirations, 90% of your thoughts were on your monster on a daily basis. When you wake up in the mornings, the first thing you do is call the monster and say good morning. The last thing you do before you go to bed is say I love you to the monster. Red flag. If your first thoughts when you wake up and go to bed is about a particular person, that's the individual that brought you either the most happiness or the most pain. Run. But where you going to run to? You can't run from yourself. That pain is going to make you look inward. And you're going to start blaming yourself and think, I should have done this. I should have done that. If I did, we would still be together. No, you wouldn't. There's not a damn thing you could have done differently. The nature of the monster is to hurt you. Therefore, you have to find the courage to self-reflect, to see what's really going on with you. When you do this correctly, and you do this by being honest with yourself, moments of clarity will settle in. When you will learn that you never loved, that you were in love with a monster, but the monster never loved you. Have you ever heard the saying, oh, what a tangled web we weave when we first practice to deceive? This refers to how complicated life becomes when people start lying. Why do people lie? To cover the truth. Why did your monster lie to you about loving you? Because monsters are incapable of loving anyone. If the monster told you the truth that they would never love you, would you have gotten involved with them? No, you wouldn't. They know this. Thus they weave a web of lies to trap you like a spider. That web is created by illusion with the promises of love. With that illusion, you are lured into being duped and becoming addicted to the lies. This is why the monster seeks out empaths, because they know empaths have some form of psychological trauma in their past that makes them codependent. And the codependents are the easiest to manipulate. Manipulate, making people do what you want them to do in a skillful, calculated manner, to have control over others, by having the ability to influence their behaviors, emotions, and their actions so things can go in their favor. How many times have you done something with them that was against your principles? Now to secure you, they have sex with you. You think you're making love to them, they're using your body to masturbate on. You think you're having sex with them. Intensifies your love for them by bonding with them. Now, like a black widow spider, they mate and they kill. They kill your good nature. Because they resent the fact that you can do what they can't do. They want to be loved, but they can't return it. They try, but it's just not there. It will never be there. They get frustrated and start resenting you for being good to them. They know they don't deserve it, So they start despising you for being good to them. Example. One day my monster was running out of clean uniforms. So I decided to do the laundry. After cleaning the laundry, Monster says to me while hanging up her uniform, "You don't have to do that. I was doing this all the time I was here, and you appreciated it. Now all of a sudden, you don't want me to hang up your uniform after I washed them?" My eyes are wide open now. I begin to suspect she's seeing someone else. Red flag. This is a sign of guilt, a bad feeling caused by knowing or thinking that you have done something bad or wrong, such as cheating. Run. So you see, you were conditioned to love them, knowing they will never love you back. You were in love with a person that's offended by you, and you became desperate to make them love you. To make them love you the way they pretended to love you in the beginning. Now they don't want you, but at the same time, they don't want anyone to have you either. This is the purpose of no closure. So you will be pining over them and be too messed up to be with anyone else. This is extremely selfish. Selfish, lacking the consideration for others, concerned chiefly with one's own personal profit or pleasure. Red flag. Love hurts when one person's in love and the other one is not. Run. This behavior is what makes them monsters. A monster is a callous entity that causes another pain and suffering without remorse, simply to gain the instant gratification it desires at that moment. This is how they can leave someone that loves them to have sex with someone they are not in love with. So you see, they never loved you. That love was a lie. You were never in love with that person. You was in love with the illusion. The illusion was infatuation, false, temporary love. Think about it. How can you love someone like that? Think about it. You don't miss them. You miss the time you spent with them. Think about it. That was wasted time. Think about it. You don't miss them. You miss the person you thought they were because they long shown you they weren't. Now consider giving that time to someone who deserves it. Deserve to bring upon oneself due to cause and effect. Hopefully, you will be smart enough this time around after this experience to believe in a person's actions instead of their words. Think about it.